Okay guys, I have a fun question for you today. How long do you think I can survive with 0 mods on my Banshee against 20 Eximus Bombards? Okay, so well, let's find out. Let's spawn in 20 corrupted Bombard Eximi and let's see how long I survive on Banshee. Just let me shoot this disc real quick first. And there we go. So, okay, now, well, let's see how squishy Banshee really is. I don't know, man. She seems pretty tanky to me, you know. I can just stand there. This is completely fine. I don't know the problem. I just shoot a little disc. And whenever I shoot a little disc, I just keep surviving, I guess. That's pretty good, you know. All of these bombards shooting me. I don't know what the people are on about when they're talking about Banshee being squishy. I mean, I have no idea. I can just walk here. It's pretty great. Okay, so what the was just going on? Well, with the new release of secondary Fortifier, we now have practical immortality if we have any enemies that have Overguard somewhere in our vicinity. So I saw a video of Darthmufin where he was using an Acrid with secondary Fortifier to proc a constant toxin proc on the enemy, so the toxin proc would continuously deal damage and then refresh his Overguard gate. Now, what I was thinking about was the Acrid is good, but you have to shoot like a single enemy and it has to have Overguard and it has to not die. So I was like, okay, well, what can we do to continuously gain Overguard, but maybe in an AoE? Like we have something that continuously procs our Overguard, but we do not have to aim. We just shoot something, we get Overguard, and we're happy. Then I was thinking, well, the Azima has a unique trait where you shoot a disc around, and this disc is able to proc status procs. So then I was like, okay, well, what kind of status do I want? I definitely want 2 different status, like 60-60 mods on here, just to increase the status chance. And I was like, okay, well, gas could work. And then I was like, well, gas is also an AoE. So even if gas procs on enemies that aren't the actual enemies with Overguard, I should still get Overguard, I guess. And I can just flop in a whole bunch of status duration. So even after my disc stops shooting, I would still have the invulnerability from the Overguard gate because the gas procs are still going on. And then I was like, well, even if, you know, I could also pick up an extra Riven with status duration, and this cost me 15 plat, you wouldn't believe it. And now I am basically reaping the benefit of complete immortality by shooting a singular disc into a group of enemies with some Overguard. Now you're not even relying on any Eximus units, because if you have normal units and you have a corrupted Ancient, these guys also get Overguard. And you know what? This also triggers secondary Fortifier. So we are not dying any time soon, however squishy our frame is. Now, I don't know if this will get changed, but you know, this is really great if you are doing setups where you are using a melee weapon and you are mainly walking around with your melee. So you would just spam a disc, go into melee mode, and there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video about this interaction. I will show the Azima build one more time. Here it is with the status duration Riven. This is not necessary at all. Just these two status duration increases will be more than enough. If you like this video, leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.